Hey guys, welcome to the Model Citizen Podcast. We're your hosts, Hunter and Michaela. We are so excited to have you here. All right, let's dive in.
Rapunzel.
No, like I actually love it. You know what you could do now is like that little flip out, boop.
That like little.
What top are you wearing? It's so cute. Is there like a little bow on it? I can barely see it.
Yeah, it's like it's just like a little tube top because it's 87 degrees here today. So she's still in summer mode, dude. I've decided I'm just gonna go with the flow of the actual season. Like we had a rainy weekend because it was like overcast, but it was like Miami rain. You know what I mean? Tropical. Yeah. It was tropical. And I was just like, okay, so I'm going to gaslight myself this weekend.
Yeah.
So I just turned the AC down as far as I could go. Freezing in my house, dude. Cuddled up, cozied up, fully gaslit myself into feeling like it was fall. But then it's like the second you go outside, you're hit with the reality. So I'm just like, I give up.
I hate that.
I give up.
I'm sorry. I hate it. I can't.
I can't relate. I'm going to start it when I come out there. I feel like then I'll every time I've been out there.
But you're not coming out here until late October.
But dude, that's going to come up so fast. It's already almost October. Do you realize? Does anybody care?
I'm starting Halloween decorating tomorrow.
Okay. No, that's what I'm saying is like, it's just, it's going to happen so fast. It's going to be Christmas and it's all going to be over soon. It's basically,
dude, can I just say something?
Over, so I don't know what to say.
Here's the thing. I feel like this year is like literally borderline comical in stores right now because it's like, okay, in June.
Valentine's Day stuff out.
No. Literally, dude.
And we're just literally like, wait.
In like June, July, August, like Home Goods started getting their like Halloween decor. Bro, my Home Goods, the Halloween decor is gone on clearance. I'm not
telling you,
shitting you right
well, what's
now.
Gonna happen is like then it's gonna be like in 2 weeks they're gonna have Valentine's and like a St. Patrick's Day stuff out, and then they're gonna push it so far that it's gonna be back on track. Do you know
That's
what
right.
I mean?
It's gonna be Halloween again.
It's gonna be back on track with like the actual correct timing of everything. Okay, we're not gonna talk about Home Goods again.
No, I know, but it stresses me out, dude.
I know.
And here's the thing: this was actually one of my things for the year was to like be in the season and be in the moment. And I'm finding myself jumping so far ahead into like Christmas
consumerism
already.
You can't help it,
dude. It's I have to reel it in and be like, we're in fall, we're in Halloween.
You are a person who is living in 2025 in America, and consumerism is king, and the entire thing is to make you feel like you need to get more. It's like that's what it's built to do. And you have to work so hard against it 24/7 because what is it like? We all see like 700 to 1,000 ads a day.
That's
okay. I'm sorry, but you're using psychological warfare on me.
I don't like it.
I don't like it. But dude, I don't know, man.
Did you notice my sweatshirt?
Yeah,
wearing a winner's.
It's so cute for being like that team.
I'm wearing the winner's team.
I mean, yeah, you guys won in like a way.
Dinner.
You guys won in a way where the other team lost it. Do you know what I mean? It was our game to lose. But that's true. You know that's period. It was our game to lose and we lost it.
You guys showed up to play, but then the Eagles said, we're going to play harder.
We showed up to play, and then our kicker decided that he wasn't going to come to work.
Guys,
he decided that he wasn't going to do the one thing that he's hired to do, which nothing will ever. And maybe this is because
it wasn't even that.
Butkus is also a kicker, and I fucking hate him and think he's a dirge upon our society. Is that it? Dirge, a surge, a gurge, a merge.
Also,
he's merging off the freeway. He is a disaster upon the culture. I don't like kickers because how do you not do the job correctly?
Dude, not only that, but it's like you got blocked twice.
You got
kind of unheard of.
Twice.
If you guys don't know what we're talking
breaking that record, but that's not what I'm talking about. You know what I mean?
If you guys don't know what we're talking about, on Sunday, this last Sunday, I went to the Eagles-Rams game. And if you don't know, you should know that we are an Eagles household and Michaela's is a Rams/Bears household.
Mhm.
I was married into the Eagles and now I am a fan myself. And it was a very close game. And it was,
It was
Brian
dude,
said it
we were gonna
was,
all throw up.
Brian said it was the best game he has ever been to in
It
his
was good.
entire life. Like,
I love that makes me happy though, because it was very good.
it was a 1 point. It was 26-27. And if our guys basically it got down to, it was as he was kicking the ball, either our guy could have blocked it and taken the ball and ran it for a
Yep.
touchdown for, extra points, or Rams could have gotten it in the goal and they could have won the game. So it was in
Right.
between a moment of blocking the
There
ball.
was 2 seconds left,
There was
by the way.
2
And guys,
seconds.
I'm not joking. There was 2 seconds left,
Dude,
basically.
Brian had already like discount. Brian was like, "Oh man, like this was like him and his uncle." I looked over at them and they were both just like, "Oh," and everyone was, dude, you could hear a pin drop in that
I know.
stadium,
I
a
know.
pin drop. Although everyone
I
was going
know.
like this, they were like doing some kind of,
Some
with their
witchy shit.
fingers, yeah,
Yeah.
witchy shit.
Well, it worked, so
And yeah, it was absolutely incredible. And we were screaming and jumping and crying and throwing up, and it was great. And so sorry, but
I will say that was some good fucking
3-0.
football. Like, I was on the edge of my seat, and I'm not
I
usually
know it
that invested in
was.
it.
Rams really came.
They both did a great job, and it was just
Yeah.
like, it's nice to watch 2 teams that are good play each other, and it's like, it's
That's
not
when
the fucking
football's so
Chiefs.
fun.
Yeah, football. I
Dude,
think the
shout out to the Chiefs. They're not doing so good.
not doing so good. The Taylor Swift curse. I'm sure everyone's gonna call it. It's the engagement curse. I feel like, yeah, I think also going to games to me is so fun.
Oh my
Like,
God, dude.
it really is
I'm like addicted. I'm
so.
literally like scouring the internet for tickets. Like,
I
what?
know, I know, I know. And I
What?
really wanted to go to one of Kershaw's last priest, like like his last, because he just did his last home game. Basically, he just pitched the last home game for the regular season.
Wow.
And I didn't know it was his last one. Otherwise, I would have
He's retiring?
gone. Yeah, he's retiring.
Wow.
And they're definitely going to be in postseason and stuff. But like, those tickets are going to be insane and like,
Yeah.
whatever. But
Well, maybe we're
yeah,
listening
I
to
don't
someone
know,
who's a
dude.
Dodgers, I don't know, member.
If anyone's is a member of the Dodgers, if anyone
was a
is a
good day.
Dodgers player, yeah, it was a good day in the Keys household.
And the Bears won, and
Oh
Martin's
my
in.
God, you guys. My sweet angel husband is literally was in Chicago. He's, by the time this goes out, he's home. But he was in Chicago for this game, the Bears versus the Cowboys on Sunday. And it's been his team his whole life. He's never seen a home game of the Bears in Chicago, because it's like,
That's crazy.
to like go all the way to Chicago just for a game is like, you got to take a flight. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like a whole thing.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, you'll see your team when they're like in the town you live in, right? Or they're playing whoever, like New York or something. And so this was his first time seeing them at Soldier Field, and they won.
Dude.
And they kicked the Cowboys out. This is a sports podcast. They kick Kay Adams is shaking right now, dude. Where's Kay?
Shout out Kay Adams,
dude. Our girl Kay, we love you. We love you, bitch.
Dude,
they absolutely destroyed them, and Martin was on like literally in tears. He was literally in tears. He was so happy.
As we knew, Kayla was like, Hunter. I was like, dude, sit back and relax. They're gonna win. I was like, I'm sorry, but like, it is done. Okay,
it is.
It is written. I got a note from God, and I was like, sit back and relax. Don't worry about it. Enjoy your Sunday. It came across
your desk.
Yeah, dude. And I was like, okay, good. Let's continue forth. So great. And tonight is going to be a Cubs win. It's going to be a close game.
Hunter has decided that tonight's going to be a close game, even though the Mets aren't very good. So technically, I know it's going to be a close game, but the Cubs are going to win. This is what Hunter has decreed.
Thank you.
And if that happens,
and today's supposed to be Rapture. Like, wow, dude, what a freaking day.
Guys, if you're listening to this, I fear the Rapture didn't happen. Okay. But if you guys still think that the Rapture's,
I don't want to meet Jesus, but I want to meet Jesus.
I was going to say, if you guys want if you guys were Rapture believers, which is fine, and you feel like it's going to be anytime soon, you are welcome to give me the following: your money in your bank.
Yeah.
If you have any like vintage Chloe bags, if you have any like good like Miu Miu
Vintage
shoes,
fur.
size 9
Yeah.
9.5 to 10.
Some
I
good
love a
jewelry.
vintage fur. If you have any of those things and you're just like, man, I'm getting raptured next week, I
Yeah.
need to leave this to somebody that I love. I'm your girl. DM me.
Yes. Yes. Thank you.
Also, what are we
Thank
all
you.
wearing for the Rapture? Like what? Like there's no dress code. I haven't
Yeah.
heard
What would you
anything.
wear? I'd wear a
What I
suit.
would wear?
I would wear a
You wear
suit.
a literal Hillary Clinton suit for the
I would
Rapture?
literally wear a Hillary Rodham Clinton suit,
Hillary
dude.
Rodham
In
Clinton
like
for
a
the
deep
Rapture.
navy blue. Yeah.
Right. Yes. It's
Yeah.
pinstriped. It's thick
Yeah.
pinstripes too. It's not even like a classy. It's like
No, I show up like
oversized.
looking like Cedric the Entertainer.
Do you remember that episode of Rugrats where they were babies? Well, they're always babies, but then they went to work, like their parents, and they went
No,
to like
that's
actual work,
so funny. Dude,
and
I
they're
forgot
like
about Rugrats. I have to show my
little
kids
baby
Rugrats.
heads, and they're in like full adult though suits, and they're just
No,
like
that's
a full,
so
and there's little baby
that's
that would be
so
you,
funny
dude.
though.
That's you showing up to the
That's literally
Rapture.
me.
I'd go naked for sure.
Yeah, it's kind of like that is kind of like very like
Imagine I get
authentic
raptured
to
up
Harry
in
you can't.
this.
No,
I'm just like
literally.
not a
And like a
cider tank top,
Fashion Nova. That's your
not
cider
yeah,
TikTok.
literally, not a cider tube top. Getting raptured in a cider
God.
tube top. Get ready with me to get raptured in a
Dude,
cider tube top.
GRWM to get to like go into the Rapture.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's so interesting because it's
Wearing
like
a blue sparkly eye for the Rapture.
right, smart blue sparkly eye cut crease for the Rapture. Thank you.
How I'm
I'm just
styling my hair for
like
the Rapture.
right, how I'm going exactly dyeing my roots for the Rapture. I just feel like the people that are posting, they're like, you guys, I am so excited. I just like can't believe the Rapture is going to be on
Who's
Tuesday. And
literally believing that?
no, there are so many TikToks. Apparently, maybe you're just not a real Christian because
Yeah, dude, it's probably because you're
my
watching
feed is
Jesus
a
siblings. That might be, hey, that might be a tip off to start diving in the Bible.
dude, it might be a tip off for everyone to stop being insane because what's so funny to me is that they're like, it's the Rapture. I can't wait. And I'm just like, you're just like sitting in your house, like with your couch. Like, what about your family? Like, what about your stuff? Like, you're just like not thinking about it. It's just like so weird. I don't know. There's just like something so weird about the concept of it all.
It's the same as like when people are like, we're like Y2K, right?
Yeah.
And I remember being little, being like, oh my God, what's gonna happen? And it's like, oh my God, dude, we're all getting taken for a ride.
Well, since 1987, I have lived through 41 potential raptures.
Yeah.
So like the odds, I'm kind of like
Right.
0
like,
for
oh,
41 is
yeah.
crazy
Yeah,
bad
dude,
odds.
it's giving Chiefs this season.
A
sick burn, dude.
Bro, absolutely roasting the Chiefs for why?
Roasting the Chiefs. No, and I
Has
literally love the Chiefs
it
actually though.
out
Like
for
shout
the
out.
Chiefs. Dude, Travis Kelce, we stand.
No, I
He stands on
joking.
business.
So literally, he
But
stands on clock.
business.
Okay.
Mhm. Yeah.
I want to talk to you about something that I want to get your take on.
Okay. We do need to do our ins and outs though.
Oh.
Do you
Okay.
want to do them real quick?
Sure.
Do you have an in or an out?
Yeah.
You gotta have them. Okay.
You go first.
Okay. My in this week is hydrocolloidal bandages. Okay. Because your girl 2 weeks ago burnt my leg with my steamer. I was steaming my bed skirt, as one does. And I don't know how it happened. I think because my calves are just so big and juicy, they were just in the way. I was sitting on the ground, cross-legged, and I think they were just like this big, taking up
What'd you
the
burn it on?
general space. My steamer.
Oh, okay.
And it's like circular, and I don't know what exactly how this happened, but basically I just put my hand down a little bit too close and real quick, just ever so slightly touched it, and it just singed my calf. So I've been putting a hydrocolloidal bandage on it, and I'm not kidding you, bro. It looks so much better already.
Dude, the way that I would just let that be
I
my
know
fate.
you would. And then you would have a scar and yes, and then you would have hyperpigmentation, and you'd be like, what do I do? I need to put a bunch of shit on it.
My legs and my feet are all scars. They're hyperpigmentation postmarks. Because I would just simply be like, well, that is gonna scar. And like that is what it is. But you will put a hydrocolloid band-aid on it.
I
will.
will.
It's so good. I love that.
I I feel like I'm saving my scars for cooler stuff. Like a burn's not
Yeah.
cool. So I'm kind of like, I got to save this part of my leg for a way cooler scar,
Yeah.
you
Like a
know?
little shark bite.
Yeah, like fighting some sort of ninja of sorts.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. My in this week is laser hair removal.
Okay,
Here's the thing, but
yes.
here's the thing. I did it years ago, and I don't think I went to somebody like
Good.
great because
Mhm.
I did not notice anything.
Okay.
Recently, I started going back to this or going to this place called Sev. I think you used
Mhm.
to go there, right? Maybe not? No.
No, I don't think so.
Um, so they have like a bunch of locations. This is non-sponsored, but I started doing my whole bikini area and my full legs.
Right.
And at first, when she did it, she was like, just so you know, it's gonna feel like rough and you're gonna have like a shedding period. And for like the first week, I was like, dude, my legs are like so spiky and sharp. I was like, this like just doesn't work. Like everyone hypes this shit up and it doesn't work.
Mm.
Anyways, there's definitely a shedding period where you go like 2 weeks and then all the hair that was like basically like seared off
Right.
sheds
Sure.
and gone. Okay.
Okay.
Bro, I've gone maybe 4 days without shaving my legs and it feels like I just shaved them.
Wow.
Like, I'm
Wow, I need to go.
shook. And this is after one session. Now, granted, I'm not typically like a very hairy person,
No.
but the parts on my legs that typically, I would typically shave my legs in the morning and by 5 p.m., there would be stubble. Or if I have like a
Right.
chill, there's
Yeah.
stubble.
Right.
So I'm like, whoa, this shit really do be working, dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do
Yeah.
my whole body. I'm gonna literally do my whole. The only thing is, though, is that I don't have, it's only really where my black hair is because it doesn't really work
Right.
on light color hair. So like
That's
my bikini
electrolysis.
area,
Yeah, that's what the
all of that.
electrolysis. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, but I'm
Well,
really shook.
I've tried laser hair removal. I don't think I have fair enough hair. I think my hair is
You mean
I'm doing
dark enough?
no. Like or like thin like my hair is too dark, it is too thick, the roots are too deep. I have to do electrolysis. Like that
Yeah.
I have to literally go in there and kill the follicle with a
I wonder
needle.
how long electrolysis would be on a full leg. Hours, no?
I actually read they can do between 400 and 800 hairs in an hour, depending on like how fast, how far
Wow.
apart everything is. So, and I would
It's
say
also
that there's
helped
about this much.
that
If I
they can
take
do,
it,
yeah.
it's about this much they can do at a time. So,
I have also noticed, like, you know how I've had for so many years, like that, like, strawberry skin,
yeah.
like on my
Hmm.
legs. Like I have like big pores and like strawberry skin. That's gone down so much. And I'm like,
Interesting.
wow, dude,
Okay.
there's really something to this.
You
It's
just
very
have to go to a
exciting.
good place. I think you know where I think is a fucking scam is Laser Away. And
Really?
I
Oh,
went
that's
there
where you used to
for
go.
yeah, I did. I went to Laser Away. They were fine with my tattoo removal, but I feel like the laser hair, I
Yeah,
don't
but
maybe
they
it was
did
just my
really good with your
place.
tattoo.
They did a pretty good they did a pretty good job with my tattoos, but I just feel like I don't know about their hair removal. Also,
Mm.
one of my friends, I guess she worked there and they weren't very good to her. So now I
Well, okay,
feel
question. When they did your hair removal,
mm,
did they do like the cold air thing too or no?
mhm. Yeah, they
Okay,
did.
that helps a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah, for
Also,
sure.
who's Pete Davidson going to? Because dude, he's getting his tattoos removed and they look like regular ass arms. I'm
I
like, that is
know.
insane.
It's crazy, but I also think that he had classic black tattoos, and those really come off. Whereas I had basically a
Really?
brown red tattoo, and I had red and blue in my
Yeah,
tattoos.
now they're
So
gone,
like
right?
my shoulder one's still here a little bit. See,
Got it, dude.
you can see it, right?
It's definitely like a skull and crossbones.
Oh God, I know.
Because you're a lover, not a
Just
fighter.
looking straight edge. But yeah, so yeah. All right. So I love that. So
Yeah.
laser hair removal, we stand it. Okay.
Yes. Stan.
My out this week is my dreams where Hunter hates me and is so mean to me. Because I've had like several dreams this last week where you've been so mean to me.
And so has my
And
husband.
so has Brian.
Brian has had two dreams, one where I cheated on him and
Mm-hmm.
one where I'm also mean to him and I'm like ignoring him. And here's my theory on that. I think I'm so lovely and so nice that like your brain is just like, well, let's just see what the alternate could be. And you guys
Right.
are lucky that your guys' brain is basically saying like, hey, count your blessings.
Mm.
Okay. Because this could be the alternate. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't think that's it. I
Yeah,
think
I think that's it.
I think that it is that we are dealing with a multifaceted monster of a person, and our
Yeah,
brain just like needs to
an
figure it
outlet.
out. We don't have enough time and hours in the waking hours to be able to really break down what it is and who it is we're dealing with, that it has
Yeah,
to go over into our dreams. And
I
that's where
am
we
deep.
really figure things out.
I am deep. There's a lot of depth to me.
You're
That is true. Well, can
multifaceted.
you look it up? Can you do dream? Why do I keep dreaming about a specific person hating me and being mean to me? There has
Well,
to be
but
something to it.
I don't believe that stuff though.
Oh.
I think that for somebody able to simply struggle like self-loathing, insecurity, and desire for acceptance. Well,
Well, there
no.
you go.
Here's the thing. I do believe that in dreams, and I mean this is like psychology
Mhm.
science, that when we dream things, it's like you're working out something that can't and doesn't happen. It's almost like your worst uh case scenario. You dream it and you work it out and you make it happen, and that way you can just process it, if that makes sense.
Got it.
It's kind
Yes.
of like, you know how people have intrusive thoughts, where to be like, wow, I'm driving
Yes.
down the freeway, I could literally just take this wheel and like I could just do that.
Yes.
I will not do that, because when you're a norm like
Right.
when you are like a person who has like a relatively normal brain, those things are normal to have, because your mind is like, hey, let's like go through this, and what would we
Yeah.
do? Like, it's a normal thing to have intrusive thoughts, and then to like
Right.
be like, oh no, I'm not going to do that, because that's your other part of the process. And I feel
Right.
like that's the same with dreams. Like, you're just sort of like, just like if you have a dream that your husband cheats on you, which like I have had too, it's like those are your worst nightmares,
Yeah.
and your brain has to kind of like go through that journey,
To figure it
because it is a
out.
fear of yours. Yeah,
Right.
exactly. To process it.
It's oh god, sorry, I keep hitting shit with my so many wires.
That's okay. I can't
Um,
hear it, but they can hear it. So you need to
great.
apologize to them, the
Sorry
listener.
guys. Sorry.
So that's what's going
Um,
on, dude.
dude, I don't know what it is. Everyone's gonna stop though. Okay, you gotta stop.
I
I'm a
started taking
lovely
melatonin, and I
person.
really think that that could be it.
Yeah. Why? You were doing
Well,
so good.
well, because I was so tired during the day for some reason when I wasn't taking anything. So I'm not taking any ZQL or anything,
But you're
but I
taking
am taking
melatonin.
like I'm taking just natural melatonin. And although it doesn't make me sleep as long, I'm feeling way less tired
Okay.
during the day. I think I just wasn't getting good sleep when I was sleeping, just raw dogging it. And now
Yeah.
I can sleep deeper, and I'm just way more like, I was so tired during the day. Like, to the point
Yeah.
where I was looking, you know me, I was like looking up, I'm like, what could this be? Could this be PCOS? Like, could it, because fatigue is part of PCOS, and like, listen, it could be it, but I don't know, just melatonin is just fucking
Or
with your
you're
brain,
just a
dude.
tie girl, dude.
I
We
know
really
I didn't used to
swapped
be. I know I didn't
because you
used
used to
to be.
not be tie girl. But you're also almost 40.
Okay. All right. All right. And that's true. What's your out besides
Dude,
being mean?
laundry. Okay.
Okay, laundry is Hunter's out.
How many times a week do you do your laundry? Sorry. How many times a day do you do your laundry?
Thank you. I do at least a or two loads a day, for
Okay.
sure.
I have, prepare yourself, what I'm
I
looking
don't
at right now. I have easily 3.5 weeks worth of laundry in my laundry bin right now. Easily. Easily. I will absolutely avoid doing my laundry at all costs until I am out of every necessity that I have. I will avoid
okay.
it. And I
Do
do not understand why that is.
well, I have two questions. One, doesn't Brian do your guys' laundry
Yes,
mostly?
but get this. So we have a laundry basket in our bathroom. That's like my laundry that like that those are like bits and pieces, right? That's
Right.
like the stuff that I take off before the shower. It's not like my main laundry. And he does all of
Mm,
that. Then I have my laundry in my closet. And this is like the brunt, the bulk.
okay.
Okay.
Got it.
It's this one's gonna be about 3 loads easily.
Okay. Okay. Well,
Um and I'm
my other question
yeah,
is it because your laundry is all the way downstairs?
probably.
Yeah.
Bro.
Because I don't care for that.
Probably.
My washer and dryer is right there. I can see it with
Yeah,
my
it's 3
eyeballs.
flights. Mine is 3 flights down.
Right. And if you're
1,
staying at
2,
Hunter's
3.
house, it's 4 flights down.
Yeah, if you're upstairs, it's 4 flights.
If you're sleeping in Rapunzel's
Castle,
castle
yeah.
up at the top of Hunter's house, it
That might
is
be
a
it, but I also just
hike.
hate the act of it. Like, I
Okay.
hate the act of it, and it's so funny because, like, Brian loves it.
I
He, like,
love it.
loves to do that, and then he'll even, like, fold it. He'll fold my laundry, but, like, Brian's thing is, like, for dishes, like, him touching wet food, and we've talked about this before, that to him, like, makes his skin crawl. Like, touching wet
Mm-hmm.
food, like, he will just leave the dishes like, he'll just put dishes in the sink, and I'm
Mm,
like, "Oh, well, like, I'll just put them away." I have no issue. I empty the dishwasher every morning, but dude, laundry to me is the most tedious,
mm,
annoying, horrific. But now it's to the point where I have no underwear. I have no more
right.
black tank tops. I have no more leggings. So it's
Right.
like today I have to do it.
Which for
And it's
someone who
so
has
annoying.
an entire giant drawer just
An
stacked full of
entire
black
drawer
tank tops,
dedicated.
that's terrifying for
That
me.
exact unless you have to know and see my drawer to understand the pure amount of laundry I'm talking about.
Right. No, that's actually so scary and crazy.
Scary.
I'm in awe. It's shock and
Thank you.
awe. Horror,
Yeah.
dare I
Horror.
say? Horror.
Horror.
And I think that one thing that we can all agree on is that Brian is so me.
No, Brian is
Because I also fucking
so
hate doing the
you.
dishes. I hate it more than anything. It is the most
Really?
annoying,
What is that?
gross. I hate it. I don't like hunching over my sink and having to like feel the heat of hot steam on my face and
Wow. See,
like
I don't mind it. I put on a glove and I get to town, dude.
you also have a dishwasher to be fair. We
Yeah,
don't
I
have a
know.
dishwasher. But still like I agree with Brian. The
Not having
wet food,
dishwashers. Yeah, dude, it literally drives him nuts. Like it makes his skin crawl. And I'm like, wow,
I love doing laundry,
thank
dude.
God
I'll
we
do it all
balance each other out.
day.
Really quickly, is there something that you will always like spend money on? Like it is your non-negotiable. It is something whether you wear, whether you eat, whether you do, whether whatever it is, something you use that you will
Mhm.
always spend money on and it will never be like a wavering thing.
There's two things. One is coffee and like baked goods. Like I like expensive good coffee. Do you know what
Okay.
I
You're
mean?
like, I love Starbucks. Yeah.
Well, but you know what I mean? Like I will never drink a
Yeah.
bad cup of coffee. I will spend a lot of money on that. I also
Yeah.
like to buy from like a bakery my
Yeah, you
baked
do.
goods. I like to spend money on that. I My second thing is I like to spend a lot of money on my art supplies. So like I'm not doing
Yeah.
bottom of the barrel
Yeah.
Crayola shit. You know what I mean?
Imagine. Yeah.
Well, listen,
Imagine I come over and you go, I'm an artist, and you have a whole thing of Crayola.
which you can
Like,
do if you're,
no,
and it's probably because I'm not
absolutely.
as good as someone who could do incredible things with Crayola.
Yeah.
I just like to have the best of the possible best. So like my watercolors are the best of the best brand. My
Right.
paper is the best of the best. I only use the best like paint brushes. My markers are like the
Right.
dream alcohol marker brand, which is so funny because I quick story, I went to FedEx to pick up these swatches that I had printed out so that I could like swatch all the colors and have them in
Didn't
like
you
an
just do
order.
that?
Yes, I had to do it again because I wanted to change the way that they were. It's a long story. And
Okay.
I went there to pick them up and the girl working there handed it to me and she was like, Oahu colors or Oahu markers. And I was like, I know. And she was like, congratulations. Because she saw I had like the big amount of them
Oh my God,
because of
that's
like the
so
stack.
niche.
And she was like so impressed and excited for me to have those markers because if you're in the marker coloring community, you know that they're like the best of the best.
Oahu colors.
Oahu
Congratulations.
colors. Thank you so much. It's an
Congratulations.
Oahu marker. And
Wow. Dude, I want
yeah,
you to bring one of those markers to me in October so I can just like sit there
I'll give you
and like look
one.
at it. I just
You
want to
can
look at
have
it.
one and you can use one.
Thank you.
So yeah, that's it. My
Okay.
baked goods slash coffee
Okay.
and my art supplies. What about you?
For me, it's pajamas.
Oh yeah, you are
I
big on
will
that.
spend
Mm-hmm.
a pretty penny on pajamas.
Okay. She got Scottish with it. Love
I got Scottish with it.
Right.
Dude, and like the thing is it's like that to me is like I'm sorry. You're
Don't
gonna come to my
apologize.
no, like I'm always gonna be in a matching pajama set. Like
You
I
are.
don't care.
I'm right
don't
there with you.
care.
You know I love a matching PJ set. I just don't do the long sleeve, long pant. I do
I'll
the
do it all, dude.
short. I do like the tank top with a short. That's my dream PJ set.
Right. But I'll spend like upwards to like $100 on a PJ set.
You will.
Like absolutely no questions asked. If it's long
Mhm.
enough, if the fabric is right, if the cut is right, easy.
Yeah.
I
you
will go to town.
Yeah. And you should, because like you do wear them a lot. And like everyone does. What do they say? You spend 30% of your life sleeping.
Yeah.
45 if you're me.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, it's kind of crazy.
Literally a third of your life is spent sleeping. So
wow.
Mattress should be nice. Speaking of which, we just got a mattress cover, like a mattress cushion cover. Changed my life. Don't know why Hunter hasn't forced me to get one sooner, but
dude, but same with the BioMe.
Gotta be comfy.
But also, I need something to make my mattress firmer.
Okay. There might be something out there for that.
No, dude.
A wood slab?
Like, that's what they all say. Put it with, hey guys, for sure. I'm going to go to Home Depot and ask for a king size wood slab and bring it home.
Just like
kooky. Make something that does that.
Right.
Okay.
How would they make that? How would they ship that?
I don't know.
You're like, that's not for me to do. That's for the scientists.
That's for science.
Right. Foldable. You could do a foldable table, you know, like they use in WWE, the like foldable tables that you could just
imagine.
Two of them next to each other. You'll be golden.
Imagine, dude.
This is why the Japanese sleep on the ground, though. They sleep on the ground with just like a mat. And they seem to be doing well. I don't know.
Mine is so, and here's the thing. If you're a big girl, you know, and we were talking about this too. My bed, we have to literally rotate every 6 months because it's like, okay, there's a divot in it, bro.
Absolutely.
It's like, which side does the plus size girl sleep on? Don't need to tell me. I can
the one that's like this.
Yeah.
Right. I know. Ours is like Martin's got his divot and then there's mine.
Yeah.
And it's very
my
clear.
Husband, my wafy little husband just sleeps right on top.
Dainty Peter Pan looking ass husband.
Right on top.
Must be so nice.
I want to talk to you about something. Okay. Have you been seeing this trend going around? I've seen it with like when people are in Cannes, when people are in the Venice Film Festival, of like these standing ovations that last like 12, 13, 14 minutes long.
Yes.
Bro, the way, so like The Rock got one. I think it was like a 14-minute standing ovation. Dude, first of all, the way I would be horrified. I would be horrified for a 30-second standing ovation. But a 14-minute, do you understand? Guys, that's all the time that we've been talking. That is half the time. We're at 33 minutes. That's like half the time already.
Yeah.
That's someone's clapping and everyone's staring at you. Bro, first of all, what's going on? What's your take?
I think everyone just needs to just jerk each other off already. You know, that's really what this is. It's like, just jerk him off already. You know, that's what you're doing essentially. You're just pulling the patch for this guy in the closest way you can possibly do it.
Right. But what do you do for 14 minutes?
Yanking the hog. Choking the chicken.
Thank you.
All right.
Imagine
taming the trouser snake. Okay.
I would just stare into the abyss. I would just be like and disassociate.
It's so self-serving in a way of like, I would just be like, no, I'd be like,
but
thank
I
you
don't
so
even
much,
think
sit.
But he was like crying. Like, I don't even think
of course
him.
He was.
It's like,
no, I know. It's
also, imagine clapping for 15 minutes, dude. Your hands are
my hands are hurting, dude. I do like a couple of these and I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Because like I'm dainty. My skin is dude. Very thin.
So thin. So
and
dainty.
Yet strong. So
yeah.
It's a lot of force. I just feel like it is so like everyone just get beyond yourselves. Nothing should be getting a 14-minute standing ovation except for Greta Thunberg driving her boat in to save the children of Gaza right now.
I mean, right?
If we're clapping for The Rock, but we're not
And
collabing
also,
for
by the way,
like
Stan The Rock, probably going to meet him next week now.
nothing to do with,
Stan
this has
Love.
nothing against The
Nothing.
Rock. It's just the industry in and of itself. Like, it's just so crazy to do a 14, 15, 10, 5-minute standing ovation. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I know, dude. I was just
That
like
being
giggling because
said,
I was,
if you guys ever see me, feel free.
feel free. I was just giggling because I was like, dude, if someone did that for me, I literally would be like, I would have hives. I'd be like, this is the most crazy, uncomfortable thing I've ever like felt in my entire life.
Wouldn't you be like, no, you guys, seriously. Okay,
No,
thank
I
you
would
so much.
literally
Just
be
sit
like,
down.
sit down and be like,
No,
sit.
I would be like, thank you, guys are right. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna go. Like, I would just be like, I can't.
No, but they do. They do that. And they still, people are, it's just so funny, dude. I think they're still clapping.
There's
I mean, that was like a month ago.
And you know, and history dictates they're still clapping.
They're still clapping.
The lore is that they are still in there clapping. I don't know. I think, again, when I say it's self-serving, I mean for the industry. It's very like, wow, this is so important. What we do here is so important that when someone does it in a good
the
way,
industry.
Listen, we give them these like accolades, and I'm just like, no, it's just,
dude, it's
and
giving.
I love it though. I love the
you love
industry.
the
You know I
industry.
do. But
I know
let's be
you
so for
do.
real. We're not curing
No, we're
cancer.
not solving cancer.
We're
It's like when
not
people get
curing
so worked up
cancer.
about like even like what we do, like with modeling, whatever. I'm like, hey guys,
No.
hey, we're taking pictures.
We're taking pictures at the end of the day. Taking photos.
We're literally taking pictures of our faces.
Right.
Okay.
We're taking little pictures in our little outfits with our little lip glasses on and with our little faces. And it's not that deep. None of it is. Literally, the only thing that's deep is the stuff that's deep.
Yeah, dude. And Michaela will tell us the stuff that's deep because here's the thing about Michaela is that I will be like, good morning, happy Sunday. And Michaela will be like, I don't even know what you literally were just like, what were your thoughts on Immaculate Conception? Do you think it was all allegory or what?
Right.
And I'll literally just be like, the sun is shining. And you'll be like, the entertainment industry is a fucking fraud.
I also messaged you like when you were in the middle of a beautiful dinner and like a dinner out for an event, and I was like, "Did you know that Hitler had a relationship with his niece?"
Literally, where was I? I was literally out,
and I was like, "Thoughts?"
I was out at like a beautiful, like a founder's dinner,
yes,
like with like and then I was just like reading that, and I was just like, what?
Yeah,
dude, that's so you.
Just like Hitler had a relationship with his niece. Thoughts? Question mark.
Yeah, thoughts on this? I'm just like.
I know.
Happy evening, having a great dinner. That's wild. Wow.
I pitched to you that I think someone that we know is like an actual dark witch and gave you all of the explanations for why I believe this to be true. And, you know, that's the thing with me, guys, is like if you're friends with me, you're going to get dropped some lore. You're going to get dropped some thoughtful questions.
On a Sunday afternoon.
On a Sunday when it's beautiful and it's shining and the birds are chirping.
Yeah, Shekel's going to be like,
I'm going to ask you how you feel about Immaculate Conception.
Yeah, you're going to be like, you thought you were going to have a day with no thoughts? Let me know your thoughts on Immaculate Conception. Okay, you Protestant? Are you Catholic? What kind of Christian do you call yourself?
Right.
And then I have to dig deep and think.
I was like, wait a minute, what kind am I? Do I believe in Immaculate Conception? And then I'm just like, do you believe that she was perpetually a virgin then?
Right. And then do you believe his brothers and sisters were truly there, or were they just called brothers and sisters?
Right.
And were they cousins? About this. Actually, take yourself out of cooking dinner for a minute and come with me on this journey.
Come with me on this journey. I know you're literally probably doing like shadow puppets and you're trying to make mac and cheese, but like I need to know how you feel about Mary, Jesus's mother, and Mary Magdalene.
Thank you.
Their potential relationship. If Jesus was married to Mary Magdalene, if they had a child named Sarah, I need to know your deepest thoughts on this. And you're just like,
and I'm just like literally like I have children screaming at me that like while I'm making food that no one's gonna eat.
I'm never gonna not be thought provoking.
Right, that's for sure. Sometimes I need you to be less thought provoking.
I will never be.
Sometimes I need you to be less thoughtful.
Nope. It will never happen. It will never happen. I would love.
Hang up the thoughts.
Hang up the thoughts for a minute.
Also, I'm convinced that the girl who runs my nail salon It hates my guts.
Okay. What? No, she's the one that's always like, "Hi, Hunter."
Yeah, I know, but she also, like, I will call her and she'll be like, literally, I called her yesterday when I was getting my nails done, and she was like she knew it was my number. She was like, "Hi, Hunter. No, Jessica's not in yet. You can't come early," before I even asked.
Okay, but that's just quick communication, honestly, in a lot of ways.
Uh-huh.
Were you gonna ask if you could come in early?
Yep.
Okay, so she's got your number, literally and
I don't like
figuratively.
it. I don't like it.
I know,
Also,
listen,
sometimes she
they
calls me Heather, and I'm like,
okay, Heather, dude, your favorite messed
dude,
up
also, by the
version
way,
of your name.
Brian and I and everyone calls me Heather. Literally everyone calls me Heather. Also, Brian and I were talking about how rude that is when people who you have met, like, nothing is more rude and more of a jab than when you've met someone multiple times and then they're like, "Hi, nice to meet you." And you're just like, to
We know so
me,
many people that do that, though. We know so
dude,
many people that
I
do
I
that.
even if I've never met you in my life, I'm always like, "So good to see you."
Always.
Because I'm like, I don't remember anybody, but I want to make sure if I did, I'm not gonna make you feel like I didn't remember you.
I don't think that we're supposed to remember every person we've ever met, but I do think that there's a way to approach a situation where you could unless you know for sure you've never met the person, you can approach the situation in a way that doesn't make people feel like shit. And I think that some people like that is lost. That's a lost art.
Yeah.
But to just be like, it's so good to see you. Like that takes no
Bro,
effort and it stops somebody from feeling like absolute garbage about
literally.
themselves.
Brian and I were together at a function, and somebody that he has known since he was a teenager was like, "So nice to meet you." And he was like, "Dude, she's always been like this." Like, that to me is so
It's giving Kelly Ben Simone season 2
obvious.
of Real Housewives because
Elaborate.
she had met Bethany Frankel like 10 times. She had been in Bethany had been in her home before. And Kelly, every time she met her or saw her during the filming, would be like, "It's so nice to meet you." Like the
Bro,
first and so it's like you wonder why Bethany was like, "Fuck this chick." Like absolutely
dude,
fuck you. Because she knew Bethany's boyfriend at the time, who was a photographer. So Kelly knew Bethany's boyfriend. This was like really old school Real Housewives of New York lore. So they had met like several times because obviously Gilles Ben Simone and Bethany's husband were in the same, or Bethany's boyfriend were in the same industry. And they had met several times, and every single time Bethany was like, Kelly was like, "It's so good to meet you."
oh my God.
So rude.
So rude, dude. I know someone like that in
Can
the
we just
industry
collectively
who's very
can
much like, yeah,
I
good to
always
meet
assume people aren't going
you.
to remember me though. I feel like I have one of those essences and faces where people are kind of like,
Okay,
maybe, you know what I mean?
everybody, she's
No,
asking for
that's
it. Go to
not
her
what no, I'm not fishing, dude. I
DMs. Tell
promise
her that she
you.
has an essence about her. No, you do not,
I need
Michaela.
everyone to come in my DMs and tell me I have an essence about
Please tell
me.
her she has an
If
essence
you're
about her.
listening to this right now, come in my
Please.
DMs and say, "Michaela, you have an essence about you." And
Yeah.
don't forever forget
Michaela,
it.
that's so not true. Oop.
I don't know why I think that. Probably because I've had a situation where people I've met before have been like, "It's so nice to meet you." And I'm just like,
You know what's worse, Michaela?
what?
Is when you're kind of somebody and
Mhm.
then you go, "Hi, I'm Hunter," and then they go, "McGrady," and then they go, "Oh my gosh, I like follow you and I didn't even realize," like, and I'm like,
I didn't
"Huh?"
recognize you without the
Yeah.
filters and the makeup on.
No, literally,
Oh, it's
Michaela.
so rude. No, it's so bad. It's so
So
bad.
rude. I literally don't care. I'll think everybody is somebody. I don't give a shit.
To me, everybody is somebody.
Everybody is somebody, by the way. So
Better. Yeah.
that part.
I
Anywho,
just, yeah, I think that that needs to be brought back into the zeitgeist of how we all interact with each other.
yeah,
Tell somebody, "It's so nice to see, so good to see you.
yeah. And
How are you?"
if they bring up like, yeah, oh my gosh, it's been so long. I think the last time was at that one event, and it's like, oh yeah, yeah, oh my god, really has it been that long? Right?
Right.
Okay.
it's not lying. It's making the person feel like they're not fucking invisible when we're living in a world that is constantly trying to make people feel invisible. The least we can all do, because all we have is community and all we have is each other at the end of the day, is help each other through the darkest of times where the world is making us feel invisible, and we can help others not feel so invisible. Because genuinely, I don't think that people don't want to remember people. Unless you're an absolute asshole and you purposely want to make people feel like shit, i.e., I don't know, you're a businessman that read How to Win Friends and Influence Peoples, and so you're sociopathic. If you're not that person, you probably don't want to make somebody feel like you don't know them. Right?
Yeah, completely.
And you haven't met them. Like,
so
you want to be like,
nice to see you.
Just say nice to see you. It's so good to see you. Oh my God,
and
you
if
look
they're like,
great,
we've
blah,
actually
blah,
never
blah.
met, then be like, oh my gosh, I for some reason totally thought we have.
Right. Okay. Whatever you have to say, don't make people feel invisible.
That's right. Thank you. I will make you feel invisible though. Anyways.
Thank you. That's fine.
Guys.
That's a wrap.
If it ain't another episode in the books, guys.
You know, can I just say really quickly before we go? This is music. Can we chat music for 2 seconds?
Yeah. Okay.
Sabrina Carpenter's new album. I wasn't feeling it at first, and now I've listened to it several times, and I'm totally in it. So I just want to say,
oh, it's so good.
I just want to say, you guys know I'm a Sabrina Carpenter stan. I wasn't feeling it, so if you're also not feeling it, give it another chance or two, and you may find yourself.
Check out Renee Rapp's album as well.
Oh,
it's very
Renee
good.
Rapp is always so
good.
Renee
her voice is so good, and she's so underrated, and I'm like, truly, like, get on it.
Period. I love you guys so much, and if you're not subscribed to the Patreon, make sure you do, and we will see you guys in next week's episode. Bye. Sayonara. Thank you guys so much for listening. You can catch a new episode of Model Citizen every Thursday, and please don't forget to follow the podcast so you don't miss any of the action. We want to hear from you, so please leave a rating and review, and follow us on socials for all the behind-the-scenes action at Hunter McGrady and Michaela McGrady. And don't forget, you are worthy, you are loved, and you are capable of doing all wonderful things. Bye, guys.